Warming up your vocals is one of the most important things you could do for your vocal health. And the way you have to think about it is, no athlete will go off and play sports without properly warming up their muscles first. So before we get started, I'd like to talk to you guys about proper breath technique and placement of your voice. Be sure to check out adorama.com to get the best deals. Whether it's recording video and audio at home, setting up your live stream, or getting some music gear, Adorama has it all. So one thing to note is that I am breathing not from my chest, meaning I don't go before I sing. I come from my diaphragm, which is in your abdominal region, and when you know you're breathing correctly is when you see your stomach rise, like you're having a food baby. And you could practice that on your own time until it becomes a subconscious thing where whenever you take a breath before you sing, you're not going and the reason why you're not taking a breath from your chest, which a lot of people think before they hit a big note, they go, your chest breaths are actually much more shallow than your diaphragm breaths. Vocal placement is really important. You don't really want to be singing from your throat. You don't want to be straining yourself to get the notes out there. Again, all the power comes from the diaphragm. Your air comes from the diaphragm, and if you're really belting notes, you're feeling it in your abdomen. If it's painful, you should probably stop, replace your voice, and try again. I will say a lot of it is mental. You have to think about where to place your voice, and you have to be really conscious of all these things at once. But don't worry, it'll be much easier once this stuff becomes muscle memory. So to explain the vocal warm-ups that I'm going to be doing in a separate video that you guys can actually watch, the link is down below. Please check that out. There's no explanation on that. I just kind of tell you which vowels or sounds to emulate, and then you just go through the vocal warm-up as is. But in this video, we're going to be talking about why we're doing these things and how it helps you develop a better technique and a better singing quality as you're performing. So the first vocal warm-up is a yaw, yaw, yaw sound, and you really want to just loosen your jaw. Make sure you drop your jaw as much as it can possibly naturally drop, so yaw. And the sound that you're making is kind of emulating a yawn noise without saying the N part. So you want the vocal placement to be kind of a lot lighter in your head region. So you really want to focus that yaw to open up that jaw. The second vocal exercise is a minor scale, and we're gonna do no, no, no. And that's to work on the resonance, meaning the placement of the air and the vibrations of your voice, where it's gonna be sitting on your face and your body. So you wanna place your finger on your nose and say the word no, 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 no. So if you notice there's a vibration while you're saying the word no, that's kind of what we're tapping into. And you wanna sing that with a relatively loose jaw as well. So no, 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 no. Of course, you don't have to touch your nose the whole time, but it helps you place where your voice should be. The pressure shouldn't be coming from your throat. You should really be feeling it here, your nose and up. The third vocal exercise will be lip trills and tongue trills. Now you can interchange these. You could do just lip trills, or you could do tongue trills, and I'll show you both. Either one might be a little bit difficult, but this is a really good exercise to practice both, especially if you can't do them. So the lip trills is really easy, self-explanatory. It just goes like this. And you're just going up and down the scale, practicing loosening up your mouth. And the tongue trills, you're just rolling your R like so. So when you say nya, N plus the word yeah, you're feeling much more of a resonance here again, and you want to focus on making this obnoxiously nasal. So we're gonna go nya 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 nya. The last one, it's a little bit tricky even for me, and if you mess up the order of the words, it's fine. So the words are me, me, ma, mo, mu. And so it goes me, 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 ma, mo, mu. These aren't in the video, but this is something after the video that you could do on your own. Don't do these at first. You definitely want warm vocals before you try to strain yourself and do this part. So we call this the siren exercise because you're literally going to sound like a siren. So you're gonna go from your lowest note to the highest note that you could do in a siren noise. So here's what my siren sounds like. Yours will probably sound different because everybody's got different vocal ranges. Turn down your volume. So it goes. And you could get really silly with it too. You could go up and down, up and down. You could go higher than low. So and the trick is to get the biggest breath as possible. Again, abdominal rib cage expands. One more thing I want to talk to you guys about is sustaining breath in your rib cage or your diaphragm while you're singing. It really helps you practice being able to hold longer notes. So the technique is you take a really deep breath from your diaphragm, again, not, and you want to release a hissing noise. So for as long as you can. And you want to time yourself, because the more you do this translates to being able to hold notes out longer. Practicing the slow release of air from your diaphragm is actually going to help you hold on to notes much better. I hope you guys really found this video informative. I do vocal exercises every single day, and I do them especially before I perform. Make sure you guys check out the actual vocal exercise video. The link is down below. Try it out for yourself. Leave me some comments down below. Leave us some feedback. I'd love to hear from you guys. And until next time, my name is Raquel Lily. See you guys later.